Hello! During this demo we will be showing the group OSCORE protocol and secure group joining using the ACE OSCORE profile. So as you can see in the camera now in front of you, we have 6 different servers split into 2 groups, where 3 servers have lights attached and 3 have locks attached. And we call these groups Group 1 and Group 2. So what I will start by doing is sharing my screen. And what you should be able to see now in front of you is a terminal output. And here I will first start the authorization server in the bottom left terminal. And following that I will start the group manager. And now that these are running, the servers can now proceed to join the OSCORE group. And I will switch to the tab with the servers on the 6 Raspberry Pis. So first of all I will join the group with server 1, and you can see as I hit enter here, there's like a step-by-step description of what it does. So the first step is to request a token from the authorization server and I press enter to continue. And as the next step, it has received the token and will now post the token to the group manager and perform the group joining procedure. So I press enter to continue. And now finally the server has joined the group, and if I hit enter again, you can see it's now waiting for the requests in the OSCORE group. So it's ready and listening. And I will now continue and join also with server number 2 without any intermediate stops in between. It just goes through the whole procedure, and it's now also waiting for requests. I continue with server number 3 and server number 4. Server number 5, and last server number 6. And after this, now all 6 servers have joined their respective groups and are waiting. They are waiting for incoming requests. So now I switch to another terminal here, so I can also start the clients. So we have 2 clients. I start by executing client 1. And it will perform the same steps by getting a token, posting it, and then joining the group. So I start client 1. It's joined the group and it's ready to send requests to the OSCORE group in group 1 then. I do the same with client 2. So client 2 has also joined the group and it's ready to send requests to the servers in group number 2. So what kind of request can I send? Well, if I send here on, I will send to the servers in group 1 the on command, which will indicate to them that they should turn on the lights. So I will now turn off the screen sharing so you can see the camera in a larger view. And after this, now I will hit enter to trigger this on command. And as you can see, the 3 servers have turned on their lights. And in the same way, I can execute the off command to make them turn off the lights. And as far as group 2, in the same way, I can send a command to the servers to make them trigger the locks. You see all the locks now are in the locked state. And I can also unlock them. And of course, all this is happening using multicast and secure group communication using group OSCORE. And one thing to note here, if I start sharing the screen again, as you can see in the output, for group 1, the responses here are coming in using the group mode. So you see the payload size is 86 bytes. However, in group 2, the responses are instead coming in using the pairwise mode, where the response then is significantly smaller, only 22 bytes. And this is because you don't have a signature, the messages are secured in a different manner. And what we can also show is, what if you have an adversary on the network that's trying to inject messages? So I start this adversary application in the top right. And let's say I want to send, the adversary wants to send a malicious message to group 1. And it wants to send a replayed message, which is a valid message earlier recorded and now to be re-injected and sent to the servers. So I press enter to do that. And what you can see is, well, the servers don't accept this message. In fact, they can detect it as a replayed message, and the lights did not turn on. And in the same way, I can perform an attack against group 2. Let's say I want to do a signature attack. So this is a valid message, but with invalid signature, because the adversary wouldn't be able to generate a valid signature as it doesn't have the private keys for the client. So I hit enter to send this message to group 2. And here you can see that, well, the countersignature verification failed, so the servers were not tricked by this malicious message. And if you want to see, you can still, of course, from the legitimate client, which I have here in the top center terminal, you can still, if you want to perform communication from that one. So I stop sharing temporarily, and then again send the on command. And you can see the LEDs still turn on, so the legitimate client can still communicate to the servers without an issue. And yeah, that concludes the demonstration. Thank you for watching.